Hi and welcome to episode 4 of Build in Public. If you haven't watched the previous ones already, I'm sharing my journey on building a Google Workspace add-on that syncs ClickUp with Google Sheets. And I've designed the first wireframes of my software that I'm going to share with you right now. Alright, I've built the whole design in Figma right here and I'm going to share it with you. If we go into the presentation mode of Figma, this is the first screen you're going to see. These are Google Sheet sidebars. And if we go into Google Sheet, it's basically this. It's the sidebar that you have here and that can trigger any app. I've talked about it in the previous episode. You can see very quickly Google Maps, or you can just go your task list. And in the future, if you download ClickUp to Sheets, you'll have a little icon right here and you'll be able to see this. When you log in, it will tell you, welcome to ClickUp to Sheets. Thank you for installing ClickUp to Sheets, and then connect to ClickUp. And here you can request a new feature, or if you need help, there's also a link. I'll probably add in a website where you can request new features and the most voted features are going to be developed. And you will also be able to access an FAQ if you have any questions about the product. Here, if you click connect to ClickUp, it will basically pop up a screen that I haven't shared, but it's going to be a screen that lets you link your ClickUp workspaces to ClickUp to Sheets. And it will show up the different workspaces you have access to. You'll just select them, and then you'll be able to click enter and it will bring you back to this screen. And it will tell you your workspaces are connected, and then this will turn into pink, and let's create your first sync. If you click get started, you will be able to see this. It's going to show you your workspaces. You're going to be able to select them. Then from your workspaces, once you've selected your first one, it's going to show you your spaces. You're going to select your space, your folder, and if your list is not in a folder, it will show you the folder lists, and then your lists. For example, I'm in the Obsess workspace, the space called growth, and in the sales folder, and I will select maybe my contacts list, and then I'll click sync my lists, and from there it will sync the list. It will show up in Google Sheets, and you'll have everything pulling up. There'll probably be a screen in the middle. If there's some load time, it will tell you maybe like sync in progress, please wait, or something. I haven't figured out that yet because I think I need to get some development input and insights to be able to design those screens. But this is roughly the process. And then it will show you the days remaining in your trial. I don't know yet how I'll price this product, but in the future, it will eventually be a paid product, because obviously this takes a lot of time and effort in building a product like this. And it will also save you a lot of time and a lot of effort of doing your syncs, and your time in your company, in your business is your money. So you probably can afford a subscription for a product like ClickUp to Sheets. And then we'll show you the list in sync. If you have synced different lists each time, it will pop up right here, and you will have the last updated time. And you can also sync all your lists again with a push of a button, or sync a new list and it will add a new list. And each time it's added a list, it will create a new Google Sheet tab, a new sheet, and you will have a sync between your ClickUp list and that new sheet. That's it for the design. It's a very short episode this time, but this is just to show you my progress and how I've been moving forward so far. It took me maybe like a day to design all of this, like to come up with a library to design it, and then to create each of the cards and everything to make sure it's consistent. One variation I've done for this screen is that potentially you will be able to select your workspace first, and once you've selected your workspace, it'll show you all the lists in your workspace instead of you selecting the space and folder. And I think this is better in terms of user experience, because you'll just be able to search your list. But I see two problems with this, is that if you have two lists that have the same name, you will not know to which space or folder they belong. And the second problem is that I don't even know if that's actually doable technically, because ClickUp requires you to request a workspace, space, folder, and list. And maybe I can do it in the background and then pull out all the lists from all the spaces and all the folders of your workspace. But I think this is a little bit harder to implement. I don't know if I will do that. I will see the technicalities behind it. Very likely I will stick with this version, and in the future, if there's a request to change that user experience, I will do it. But I think this is not the most important. The more important will be other features that are not related to user interface, like two-way sync, like bringing in custom fields, etc., etc. But that's it. That's it for version 1 for the minimum viable product. I'll start development of this product, and I'll share with you the actual behavior in Google Sheets right here, and that will be for the next episodes. Thanks for watching Build in Public. This was episode 4, and in the next episode, we'll move forward with the development.